Yes, I get it. In fact, you know what? We all get it. You don't want to be mercenary. You don't want to be all about the money and money grabbing and all of that kind of stuff. You don't want to be proud. And most of all, you don't want to get it wrong. Yes, 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 yes. You want to change the world, but tell me, how are you going to get there if you spend your every moment navel gazing, checking to see if your motives are on the right track every single moment? Oh my goodness, you had a thought there of making money, really now. Now you have to get clear again for the next few days before you can allow yourself to put your message out in the world. You don't want to sully the message now, do you? Hope you realize I'm being sarcastic. Oh my goodness, you were proud of yourself for another second there. Oh my goodness, you were so proud. How terrible. You must now flog yourself into humble submission. Yeah, I know, I exaggerate. But do you do that? Do you do that? And so it goes on, and days go by, and no one hears anything from you until you think it's okay for you to start again. And that's exactly what you're doing all the time, starting again. You get some momentum, and then you doubt yourself. You then retreat into overthinking mode until the people who were starting to get really excited by your message, they forget you. You know there are too many distractions for them, of course. So they can't be expected to stick with your flakiness. So stop overthinking everything. Just stop it. Do you have something you want to put out in the world? Yes? Yeah? Then forget all your thoughts about what the motives must be and just get on with it. Let the marketplace decide if they need what you have instead of you navel gazing, overthinking everything. You're too close to the issue here and you just keep doubting yourself. Do you think that only perfect people change the world? No, they don't. And do you think that if your message is amazing and wonderful and great, that everyone will jump up applauding you on first pass? Yeah, I wish. Usually that doesn't happen. So if you're going to get perturbed every single time there's nothing but tumbleweed in response to your deepest wisdom that you're sure everyone needs to hear, then honey, maybe you're not cut out for business. Go join the other small people waiting for perfection before stepping up to change the world around them. Yes, I know, I'm being a little harsh. It's just that I see you. I see the power wrapped up in all that fear. Fear of what people will think of you. Fear of what God will think of you. Fear of whether you're just deluded. Fear of whether you're just too proud. And all that fear does is keep you bound in a life you don't even want. And more than that, no one's life is being changed because you're so fearful. Do you really want this to be your story? I mean, do you? I certainly hope not, because again, I see you. And what is inside of you is awesome, but you have the choice to let it out. You get to choose. You get to choose to do the work to get it into the world. You have to believe it more than anyone else will at the start, and then little by little, others will catch a hold of your vision, and they too will run with it. But it all starts with you. You must choose to shut down the fears, the doubts, the worrying whether what you have is good enough, whether your motives are good enough, whether you're humble enough, and all of that nonsense. Who told you you had to be perfect to succeed? And who told you that everyone will understand you anyway? It's more likely that people will put you down, even the well-meaning ones. And it's for the same reasons that you do it to yourself. It's unknown. And people get nervous of the unknown. They would rather live a safe life where they're liked by everyone instead of stepping up into what most would say is proud and mercenary. And yet this is the real narrow road. It's the real narrow path. Not many walk this path because you have to face all these fears and still keep moving forward. And yes, it is hard. You will have people question whether you're a good parent if you focus so much on your work. Actually, you will probably be your worst judge when it comes to that. You wonder if you're paying enough attention to your partner. Your partner may not even be on your side. You'll question all your motives and wonder if you should wait until a voice from the heaven tells you to go. And you'll have some holy people tell you to do exactly that. You'll question and think and wonder. And all the time is passing by. Time, the only irreplaceable thing. And more than even that, your product, your service, your message could all have been in the world, creating change in the lives of the people around you. And yes, you could have started creating wealth for you and your family. But no, you're still overthinking. Waiting, waiting, waiting. Enough. It's time to move. It's time for change. It's time for you to wake up to all that is within you. Put it out in the world already. Then you'll start to see what works and what doesn't work. Some things you will refine as you get clearer, and that's okay. Some things you'll know cannot be refined because they are the heart of your message. So you'll ask your people to accept it or be on their way because that is your message. What I'm trying to say to you here is this. It's in the action that you get clear. You don't get clear on the fence. You don't get clear doing all the same things you've always done. Warrior, it's time to step up. Stop overthinking and get out there and serve somebody. Are you ready? It's time to fight for to create the life, the business you want. And if you want to know how to turn what you know, your skills, your experience, your story, into wealth, then you need to pop over to rosemarynonnynight.com/knowledge wealth. It will be in the comments or description or whatever. So go and have a look and see how you can turn what you know into wealth. Until the next time,